18 years and counting. Can you guys believe it? I've been married to this man for 18 years as of today. The joke I kind of put on Instagram and Facebook this morning is that our marriage has officially hit adult status. But that does not mean that we have to act more like adults. Right? So, yeah. And it's been 18 years. There have been good, there have been bad. It's been fun though. And I'm curious to see where the rest takes us. For right now, it's taking us grocery shopping.
Yay.
Maybe I'll
the norm.
Yeah. So we are headed grocery shopping for our anniversary. That you'll probably actually see the grocery haul video will be posted before this video, but that's okay. And then we have actually been invited tonight to go to a concert. Ironically enough, it is one that I just mentioned this morning. I would love to have been able to get tickets to. It's at the Central States Fair. Big and Rich is playing. So if anybody really feels like doing math, you'll be able to look up on their website and figure out what day this was. And yeah, I just mentioned this morning that I thought it would have been really cool to get tickets to go to that tonight. I didn't know if he would really care to or not, but I thought it'd be fun. And a friend of ours messaged me a little bit ago and said, hey, we've got extra passes. The two of us are going, do you two want to go with us? And guys, we have some seriously amazing friends. And yeah, so not only are they giving us passes to go with them, the husband is actually picking us up. They live just past us, so he'll pick us up on his way into town, so we'll be able to ride together. That way we're already together and don't have to find each other. Otherwise, she did offer to stop and drop passes off with us, and then we could try to find them while we're there.
Well, that means since he's driving, I might be able to slip into the German tent.
The German tent is a thing, and it's actually kind of a big thing at the Central States Fair, along with a lot of other. I mean, it's a big fair, guys. This is not just a county fair; it's a little bit bigger than that, and it's a lot of fun. We probably won't wander too much tonight, unless the guys do want to go to the German tent, and then we'll bring the kids in another day. To go look at all of the fair projects we entered. I started a video of that the morning we went and took everything in, and then I did not have the ability to actually record them turning anything, and it was kind of a slight mess, not because anything was disorganized, but because our three oldest were gone at camp, and that meant I had to turn all of their stuff in while wrangling the three little ones with just the help of Charlie. And then we had another little girl with us who does craft projects with us. She helped with the little kids a little bit too, but she's not as used to doing it. So it was kind of one of those, took all my focus. So recording that really didn't end up being much of an option. So that video's not going to get posted. But this one will. As for today being our actual anniversary, we thought about going out for dinner tonight before we were invited to the concert, but the place we want to go is not even open today. So we're going to go do that tomorrow night. And in the meantime, we're just going to Target and Sam's Club to get our groceries. We're skipping Walmart today. I figured everything I was going to get from there I could get from Target. And yeah, let's go see what all we do. One store down. We're through Target, got to run over to Sam's Club, and of course half the stuff we wanted from Target they didn't have. Since we opted not to go to Walmart, we can't look for it there. I mean, I guess we could still run down to Walmart, but that's a little ways off. We might swing by Safeway on the way home, but I don't know if we'll do that today or if we'll save that for tomorrow. And he's replying to messages because he is trying to sell a car. Technically, he's trying to sell two cars. In the Jeep video, I mentioned his Chevelle that we could do a video on. That one is listed for sale.
Still might do a video on.
Yeah, still
hasn't sold yet, so.
It hasn't sold. And then he's also got a, what year Impala?
62 Impala that's supposed to be a guy coming today to get it. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. So, one less car in the driveway by the end of today, hopefully. And then soon, hopefully for the other one, that one's got a little bit higher price tag. So that one, isn't quite as doable for some people.
Yep.
But you know what? It's worth it. So, I'm not budging on that too much right now. And either way, they're both for sale. So, if anybody watches this and you like classic cars, shoot me a message. And he can do a video for you, give you a full tour of it. But we're going to go to Sam's Club and get the rest of our groceries there.
Cool. Chris Munson and Anderson.
For you got a heart of a fighter and she's falling cold. For all you pretty ladies out there, she's got a wicked grip, a gypsy soul, devil blue eyes and a heart of gold.
I think you guys didn't all show up for us, and we appreciate you coming out early. You guys rock, man. Thank you so much.
DJ Sinister. DJ Sinister. DJ Sinister.
Represent, put your hands in the air! Go side to side, hey! Well, there's DJ Sinister from Nashville, Tennessee with Big and Rich. Make some noise! Got your own stuff, you're always playing a bit of hard. Nothing else but sitting going down the door, feeling hard. And if you win, you get the sound, you feel let it roll. But if you lose, you never lose. Oh, wait a minute, come on, here we go. Country music fans, how y'all feeling tonight? You ready for Big and Rich? Make some noise! Brothers and sisters, we've gathered in this evening for one reason and one reason alone: to share with each and every one of you our love of music. We present to you all country music without prejudice, Big and Rich style. Can you make some noise?
I remember
They do like
the first time you and I ever played any kind of music in South Dakota.
Yes, John.
We were sitting over there in Deadwood, right down there on Melba Street.
The stockade, right across from the number 10.
And, hey, would you like to hear a story? Here's how me and Big Kenny got paid the first time we ever sang in Deadwood. They didn't pay us anything. It was, your bar tab is comped. That was the pay.
2002.
But they didn't realize that me and Big Kenny like to have a bigger wrist time, so they would have been better off paying us, you know, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, Kenny,
Hey, John.
can we play an old song together? Something we play on the bus sometimes, you know? We got any Willie Nelson fans out there? Any Willie Nelson fans? Can we do that one?
Well, you know Willie. Willie's had a little bit of a tough time here lately. Had to slow his tour down for a minute here to catch up with his breathing. But I'll tell you what, anybody that's out there playing music like he is at this point in his life, man, deserves us to honor him a little bit. He looked down into her brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God keep us free.
It's gonna be a barn burner in South Dakota, because this is our home away from home.
This is it.
Big Kenny, what are your thoughts on South Dakota? I just want to hear from the universal minister of love from the great state of Virginia. Put your hands together for Big Kenny.
Well, I'll tell you what, John. This is what I think of this here part of the country. Tell you what, you can travel around this beautiful nation that we have here from sea to shining sea, 12 months out of the year. And you can go to every corner of it, everywhere. But when you get to come right here in the middle of it all, with the most beautiful nature out there everywhere, and so many just awesomely glorious, hard-working, fun-loving people, you feel like you just got set right down in the middle of God's country! Now, I'd also like to introduce to you all my brother from another mother down here from Amarillo, Texas. Be in Nashville and now right up here in Rapid City. Y'all make some noise for Brother John Rhodes. Come on. So Brother John, how would you describe it here?
I would describe South Dakota as what's great about our country is what I would describe South Dakota as. People that work hard, people that play hard, people that love our military and love the men and women that work so hard to make this country great. That's how I talk about South Dakota, Kenny.
So we were in South Dakota there, it was about 2002. And looking out from this window, this little brothel sort of a room, this man had us standing there. We were playing our show, and there's a big flag up there on the hill right across from us there, Mount Morale. And y'all know who's buried right there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wild Bill, Calamity Jane. And I don't think you could have any more inspiration for a song than that.
Say,
Well, I've been a rambler all my life. I've been a bet-it on gambler. Yeah, I let it all ride. Never been afraid of losing. There been times but it won't really matter someday when I'm gone.
Oh, by the way, I was at one of your stores today. Y'all know where Boyd's is? You ever heard of Boyd's? I went by Boyd's this afternoon and I autographed a bunch of bottles of Redneck Riviera whiskey and I left them behind. So tomorrow morning, who's going to Boars down on Mount Rushmore, huh? Pick you up a bottle. 10% of every bottle goes back to the Folds of Honor to support the families of our fallen heroes. Can I get a hell yeah? Can we get an amen now? Amen, Big Kenny. Mr. Niles Harris.
Brother Niles.
Brother Niles. Good to see you, sir. There he is. Niles, as every year passes by, Niles, you see the impact of your story. But before I hand the microphone over to Niles, I gotta tell you, the one thing that hit me the hardest, Niles, and Kenny too, both of us, is that when we first met you and we wrote the 8th of November about your story, your comment back to us was, always remember it's for everybody else that was out there serving because you made it back alive and you were one of the lucky ones. That's what you told me and Kim, right? But we love you and we appreciate you and thank you for serving for our country, sir. The microphone is yours. Say whatever's on your mind, my man. Give it up for Mr. Niles Harris.
Thanks a lot. Big and Rich is nothing but 150% for the vets. Every show they do is for the vets, and you just can't beat that, especially the Vietnam vets. I'm wearing 206. They, when the South Dakota, the first goddamn state that did something for the Vietnam vets and put on a great show, they opened it. My lack of the English language is not cussing, and I ain't too good at that. I'm sorry, folks. But November 8, 1965, 48 of my friends died. Most of them were 20 years old. And I swore that I wasn't gonna cry on that day, on the 8th of November. I was gonna have a party for these guys who weren't able to do it. They died.
Shall we sing the song?
Like a dark evil cloud, 1,200 came down on him and 29 more. They fought for their lives, but most of them died in the 173rd Airborne. On the 8th of November, the angels were crying as they carried his brothers away. With the fire raining down and the hell around there were few men left standing that day. Saw the eagle fly to a clear blue sky. 1965, the 8th of November. Why will go? Sing with me, say God bless America. My home sweet home. Come on, South Dakota. Bless America. My home sweet home.
I want Niles Harris to look out right now. Look out, Niles. Look at those lights. Look at those lights. When you came back from Vietnam and they were not nice to you boys, look what it looks like in 2019. We love you, man. Thank you for what you did for our country. Yo, make some noise.
cowboy patrol. Cowboy patrol. I need a cowboy toy, the cowboy patrol. I need a cowboy toy, the cowboy patrol. Rum-bum-bum, rum-bum patrol. Rum-bum-bum, rum-bum patrol. Need a cowboy toy, the cowboy patrol.
Hey, I found Spider-Man 2. Check it out, though. Check it out. This is the story, I'ma tell it as again about Peter Parker known as Spider-Man. So from building to building, or tree to tree, and sometimes maybe with the young lady. He couldn't stick to the wall like a piece of skyscraper. Couldn't use the door, used the fire escape. Now Spidey was chilling on the loose one night, just looking for a freak with a super sight. Third a shot or two, three, or was it four, then two big dudes reading out the door. He did a judo flip, man they ran, one had to go, the other saying him. Say go Spider, go Spider. Go Spider, go Spider. Come on, go Spider, go Spider. Go Spider, go Spider. Yeah, man. See, we love Spider-Man here. Spider-Man. Bells hit you, hallelujah. Bells hit you, hallelujah. Bells hit you, hallelujah. September funk don't get it to you. September funk don't get it to you. September funk don't get it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch out. What a big surprise, take a look inside. You get a big bango, bango, bingo. Everybody wanna go bango. Walking in the street to the beat, he's a nature boy. Down the middle like a super duper love boy. Super down the middle like a super duper love boy. Right. Thank you guys. Thank y'all.
What are we doing here?
I have no idea.
We're whispering in an empty house.
Because we can't, and it's not our house.
Maybe that's why we're being
Quiet. We went to the concert last night with friends. That was a blast. We went out to dinner tonight. We were originally going to go up to the Alpine Inn in Hill City, but decided he's distracting. I live with this every day for 18 years. And
18 special years.
that's just married too. Anyhow, we decided not to go to the Alpine Inn. While their food looks good, their dinner menu is very limited. So we went to B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings.
It was good.
And you kept moving around. I was trying to figure out if you're checking yourself out or what. I hear my. So we did that. It's technically the day after our anniversary, but now we're gonna go to a couple of stores to actually look for something for our oldest child.
Yeah.
And
so quality time walking around together.
which, you know, has always been one of our favorite date night activities. And technically this counts as a date night.
Yep.
Eee. Our children would stand there and tell us to quit smashing our food holes together
Yes.
while making gross sounds, but while still watching.
And making the younger ones watch.
Yeah. One of the older ones that was hilarious to force this 6-year-old to look at us when we kissed earlier. So,
He wasn't too happy about it.
no. But my arm's getting tired holding this up, so we're going to head to stores.